The Merchant of Lagos.
In the bustling city of Lagos, where the streets never sleep and dreams rise with the skyscrapers, there lived a wealthy merchant named Adebola. Known as the king of trade in Balogun market, Adebola owned sprawling shops filled with the finest goods, silks from India, spices from Asia, and gold from Ghana. His wealth was legendary, but so was his pride. Adebola loved to flaunt his riches. He threw grand parties in his Victoria Island mansion, inviting the city's elite to marvel at his lavish lifestyle. Guests dined on imported delicacies under crystal chandeliers, while Adebola bathed in their admiration. "Without me," he often boasted, "Lagos would starve for beauty and luxury." One day, an old man dressed in simple agbada entered Adebola's largest shop. His face was lined with age, and his steps were slow, but his eyes gleamed with wisdom. "I would like to buy a piece of your finest silk," the old man said, placing a modest bag of naira on the counter. Adebola sneered. "This is no place for someone like you. My goods are for people of status, not paupers." The old man smiled gently. "Oh, but even a small piece of silk can teach a great lesson." Amused and curious, Adebola handed him a scrap of silk, dismissing him with a wave. "Take it and go. I don't have time for riddles." Days later, news spread through Lagos that Adebola's ships carrying his goods had been caught in a violent storm and sunk. His warehouses mysteriously caught fire, reducing his stock to ashes. His wealth disappeared almost overnight. Desperate, Adebola walked through the same market he once ruled, now a shadow of himself. Vendors who once greeted him with respect now avoided his gaze. Exhausted and humbled, he found himself in a small, quiet shop where the old man stood behind the counter. "Do you remember me?" the old man asked. Adebola nodded, tears welling in his eyes. "I was wrong to look down on you. I've lost everything, and now I understand the emptiness of my pride." The old man handed Adebola a folded piece of the same silk he had taken. "Wealth is like this fabric, beautiful, but fragile. Pride can tear it apart, while humility weaves it into something stronger." From that day, Adebola began anew. He built a smaller shop and treated everyone, rich or poor, with respect. His wealth returned, but his pride was replaced with gratitude. Lagos remembered Adebola not for his riches, but for his humility and kindness. And in the heart of Balogun market, the tale of the merchant who learned the value of humility became a story told for generations.